Good evening, my name is Tamauri Wilson, and I will be reading my speech of tribute titled A Letter to My Mom. A letter to my mom, how should I start? With the usual dear mom or something out there like, hi mom. But instead of speaking formally, I'd rather speak from the heart. This is to my best friend, my caregiver, the best person in the world, my counselor, my biggest supporter, and many, many more. My mom. My mom, Claudia Brockner, made and still is making a massive impression on me for several reasons. But for this, I do have a top three. Number one, her optimism. My mom is the most optimistic person in the family. She believes in everything. She believes everything to turn out in a positive light no matter what. But in the same breath, she's still grounded and direct. For example, when I was applying for colleges and waiting for the responses to my applications, she would give me advice and words of encouragement to help me believe that I have it, like I can do this. And in the same breath, she still also gave me backup plans just in case if something falls through. And there were some fall throughs, some schools that I did apply to, I did not get accepted. And she would tell me it was for better opportunities, and she would help me figure out options on what to do next. With this, it allowed me to create a sense of optimism with everything that I do, but to not depend on it primarily, to also have a backup plan just in case, but also stay confident with your gut. Secondly, my mom is encouraging. She's not encouraging. My mom is easygoing. She loves to joke around and have fun with me. She's a very go-with-the-flow type of person. She has a great sense of humor, and she made it very important with my upbringing to believe that you should live each day with a smile on your face instead of being sad. For many memories, I can say my mom and I spent most of the time joking around, being silly, whether it's watching movies, watching funny videos, or just running around being silly. Most of the time, whenever it would come in handy was when I was like really stressed. She would always try her best to make me laugh when I'm stressed. And it created a great sense of importance in my life that she's right. It's good to be happy than be sad all the time. Lastly, my mom is strong. My mom is strong. She is physically strong, emotionally strong, and mentally strong. I say this because she's the first person I envision when I think of strength. Physically, she has no issue defending her family or herself from physical dangers. I remember when I was young, me and my brother, we were playing outside in the sandbox, and it was a very windy day, and our picnic table flipped over on top of me and my brother while we were playing in the sandbox, and I remember hearing my mom rush out and pick up the table, and then also pick up me and my brother at like the same time. And she is mentally and emotionally strong because she always puts people first. She always makes sure that she checks on everybody else's mental being before she checks on herself. And I say this because she was able to take on many losses, like the loss of my grandmother, her mother, a child going through depression, me and my brother, several car accidents, and many financial losses and other trials that the world threw at her. Yet she was still able to keep her composure and make sure that everyone else is okay. With all these strengths, she also told me the ways that she stays strong is that she allows herself to be vulnerable. So that allowed me to see how strong my mom is, but also the ways that she was able to keep herself strong. In conclusion, with all these three traits, I am the person who I am today. With her optimism, I became more optimistic with the things that I want to do and how I want to handle them, while also being grounded and having a backup plan at the ready. With her easygoingness, I can take every day with a smile and be able to be happy instead of being sad and miserable. Lastly, with her strength, she showed me that I could be strong and care for others while being vulnerable with myself. And for that, I say thank you. Thank you.